Hey, what is going on, Elite Force, and welcome to the Elemental Orbs mod. So currently this is a work in progress mod, so therefore not everything currently works. However, I'm just going to go through it and do a quick mod review of it because it looks really good and it has full potential. Now the first thing that this mod was designed for is so you can do different things within the area around you in Minecraft. So what you have to do is you have to create an orb first of all in order to make each of the other orbs. So that requires you to have 4 pieces of glass and 1 chest, and that makes yourself an orb. Now before I fully explain all of the orbs, I'm just going to go through all the recipes and then I'm going to show you what the orbs do. So in order to make the fire orb, you're going to have some coal, some flint and steel, and of course the orb in the middle. Now this orb requires, well, this orb is needed for all of them. I just forgot the recipe in that one. So for the lightning orb, you need 6 redstone, 1 diamond, and an orb. Same with TNT, just put TNT around the orb. The ice one, you put ice around the orb. The ender orb, you put the eye of ender on top of the orb there. And the dry orb, you have some sand and you have some flint. Next one, you have a nature orb, which is seeds, oak saplings, and an orb. Then you have the water orb, which is just surrounded with water buckets. You have the nether orb, which is netherrack, nether wart, soul sand, gas tear, and a gold nugget. Then you have an animal orb, which is 2 raw fish, 1 raw beef, 1 raw pork chop, 1 raw chicken, wool, and some bones. Then you have the defender orb, which is 2 diamonds, 1 pumpkin, 2 blocks of iron, some bones, and an orb, and that's the pricey one. So now I'm going to show you what all these orbs actually do. So the first 2 I'm going to quickly show you. So this one's pretty interesting. Let's spawn some creepers in the game, and the first one we'll just do the fire orb, and this pretty much is interesting because it just burns the mobs around you, and as you can see they're going to start burning when you right click on the orb. Now one thing to note with this, if you do have game mode 0 on and you do burn the creepers, the orb's going to disappear and vanish, so that has to be beared in mind. Now before the creeper blows me up, I'm going to show you what the lightning orb does. So let's use the lightning orb on these guys. Boosh! As you can see, they get struck down with crazy lightning, which is really awesome. Alright, so the next one we have some TNT. We have the TNT orb, explosion orb, sorry, and we have the ice orb. So the explosion orb is pretty interesting. So same rules apply. Spawn some creepers, right click, and they blow up, which is really fun to do. I can do that for days. Once again, when you use this spell, see, it's slightly buggy, I'm getting stuck in the blocks there, but when you right click on the spell, it's gonna vanish as always. So alright, so now the ice orb. This one is also pretty interesting. So I'm going to spawn mobs right next to this water. When you right click it, it's going to freeze mobs, and it's also going to freeze the water around you, which is pretty fun. Quite a nice concept there. So they're just going to be like encased in this for a while, so they look really funny like that. Alright, so the next one we have the dry orb. This one's pretty interesting as well. So when you right click it, it's going to kill all nearby nature, I guess you can call it, or nearby plant life as it says on the forum, and it will also evaporate some water if we're lucky, like that. It evaporates the water and you can see the water's all disappearing, and as well as all of my grass, which looked nice before, but now it's just turning into horrible muddy landscape, which is disgusting. Alright, so the ender orb, now I'm going to show you what it does. So when you right click on the ender mob and you're looking at a mob, it will teleport the mob away to another, I don't know, to somewhere. It will just teleport the mob away, no matter where. No matter, I don't really know where they go, but it will just teleport them to somewhere. I think this was the guy that we teleported before. I'm not too sure though. It might just be the same guy. So that's what that does, it just teleports them away. So if you don't have a sword, you just right click that and they go. Okay, so the next one is the Nature Orb. Now this is interesting. This one will turn cobblestone into mossy stone. You'll also have trees being planted, you'll get grass planted, it will plant flowers, and it will grow nearby crops. So, for example, if I right click, you can see there's some trees grown, we got some wildlife going around here, and we get some mossy cobble, which is nice. It looks really cool. Look at that. How awesome is that? You can grow a nice little jungle with this and make it look really nice. Now the water orb, when you right click, it's going to surround you in water when you right click. So it's useful for escaping mobs and stuff like that. It will also prevent fall damage, so that's pretty interesting. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you what it does, and you guys can experiment with it. So if I right click, you can see water surrounded around me. So if I was, for example, falling and boosh, you can see I wouldn't have taken fall damage with that because I had water to stop me. So I'm just gonna go game mode 0, boosh, and you can see didn't take any fall damage, which is pretty nice. So before that little pesky guy tries to come after me, just shove him away there. And my arena's getting messed up with all this stuff. No! So the next one we have is the Nether Orb. Now this is going to turn ground materials into nether materials, so nether blocks basically. It occasionally spawns lava. It also plants mushrooms on a nether wart, and it spawns a few pigmen when you do this. So if I right click, you can see we have like a little section of nether, and my whole arena is just getting completely destroyed again. Which is not very good. So as you can see, there's a lot of lava around here, and I'm just gonna get away from that before I start lagging, which I already am doing. God damn it. Okay, so let's get over here real quick, and this one is the Animal Orb, and it will spawn random passive mobs on nearby grass. So I'm just gonna get some grass out real quick, and if I just place it down here, and I right click with this thing, we got a sheep, and we got a mushroom, we got a pig, we got some more pigs, we got an ocelot. So as you can see, got some chickens. So we're getting a lot of nice wildlife here, and this will be good if you don't have any cows or sheep around you. You can just spawn them in and hope for the best, and more than likely you'll get what you want. So occasionally it will spawn a zombie, but not always. So that's something good to look out for. So the next one is the Defender Orb, and when you right click on this guy, it's going to spawn 2 friendly wolves in for you, and they're now your little friends, so you can hopefully make them sit. Where are they? These are slightly bugged right now, so they're still working on them, but when they finish, these are going to be for you. There you go. So you sat down for me, and there you go. You can see it's bugged here because that guy is just not even there. That guy's not there either. This guy is, however, so that's nice. So what you can do also with this is, if you find this stuff, which apparently is rare, so let me just go game mode 0. If I mine this, I'm gonna get this special stuff, and it's called Omega Stone. Now, what this Omega Stone can be used for is to make one of these things, which, oh, I almost fell, which is called an Omega Upgrader. Now what you do is you stick 5 Omega Stones in the crafting table, followed by 4 iron ingots to surround that. So when you right click on this, you should be able to upgrade these orbs that you have received from the different ones around here, and you can simply create upgraded orbs, but I think they're still working on that right now, so I really can't show that one off. But this has been the Elemental Orb. If you did enjoy the mod, go leave some love in the link in the description below. Go download it and check it out for yourself. It is available on SMP, which is single multiplayer. So if you did enjoy the mod, leave a like in the description below. However, I have been deleted. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and a favourite. However, I'm out. Hey!